Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Dishonored 2. Thank you so much for joining me again. We're on the Dreadful Wale, which I have been told in the comments is spelled wrong. They meant to spell it W-H-A-L-E, but whoever painted it decided this boat didn't know how to spell. And so he spelled it W-A-L-E. It's pretty cool. There's a ship going by in the distance out there. That's pretty cool. Makes the place feel more alive. The water looks great. Couple of windmills over there, I guess you call those. And another boat over there. And then we've got, I guess, Karnaca over there. Karnaca. And then this looks like a resort over there. At the end of the last episode, we picked up a rune from the bottom of this bay here. Oh, there's a whale over there. If we get out the heart, we can squeeze it.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
And it'll say a couple things to us, which is great. We're gonna explore more of this boat. Oh wow, we could open this hatch here. Interesting. Look around on the boat a little bit, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to what's her face? Meagan Foster. We're also going to see if we can't unlock this storage room door. See if we can't get into there. This hatch that I just opened up, I'm not sure where this will take us, but let's go down in here and see. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of weird. What's also weird is it looks like there's something I can interact with there. But I guess I would have to break this glass to get into it, and I really don't want to break the glass because I don't know what those things are, but I really don't want them getting out of here. We have made our way into some room. This is not the room that's boarded up. I'm not sure whose room this is.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov.
You miss me?
He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Was this Sokolov's room when he was on the boat? I don't know. Some interesting looking devices here. Here is a reflection on my journey to the Pandician continent. This is Anton Sokolov, all right. By Anton Sokolov, introduction. A colleague of mine owns a stunning map of the known world. Adorned with curlicues and sea beasts, it has a cherished spot over her mantle. She paid handsomely for it, and was so bristled when I enumerated the various errors. Chief among them, of course, the size and placement of the Pandician continent. Oh, how cartographers are loath to show how small and distant our empire really is compared to that giant landmass. As if Pandicia were but a few days' journey from Iran. Every veteran ship captain knows that it takes months to reach those shores. I had no doubt that Pandicia was rich in resources, but a place must be understood if we ever hope to exploit its myriad treasures. These were my thoughts as I agreed to join the ill-fated expedition, and so it was on the third day of the month of Earth. Under calm gray skies, the great sea vessel Antonia Akio set sail with captain, crew, researchers, and myself, 38 of us total, for what would be the most terrifying and spiritually draining experience of my life. So yes, we can say that this was indeed Sokolov's quarters. Here are his investigation notes. Why can't an old man enjoy his last years in a warmer climate with good wines and spicy foods without stumbling into another nest of aristocratic vipers eager to coil around the heart of this empire? As I've learned more, each week for months now, I've found my mind turning over the movements beneath the surface here in Karnaca. Duke Luca Abel and some inner circle that even seems to include Captain Mortimer Ramsey of the Dunwall City Watch, a betrayal that boggles the mind. How many others are involved? They aim their venom at our dear Empress, young Emily, that much is certain, but when will they strike and how? So Sokolov knew about the betrayal of Ramsey before He even betrayed Dunwall. Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of esoteric information, linking it together with what we already know? Can we even afford another week? Or should Meagan and I set out for Bristol tonight, taking this leaky tub up through the canal? Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over what I know, and if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing, coming home to his native Sarkonos without some critical piece of knowledge about this affair. And then there's the Crown Killer to worry about. If that fiend is part of Duke Abel's schemes, as I suspect, how long until the Dreadful Wale catches the Duke's eye? Oh, okay, that book we actually picked up. This one stayed here. Here is some Addermire solution. Here is some health elixir. Here are some notes on the blood fly study. I'm going to guess that that's what these are. These are blood flies. I've wondered whether I have another book in me. The blood fly epidemic, coupled with basic information on life cycle and behavior, might make an excellent project for this old natural philosopher. Blood flies are exotic insects unlike anything else found in Sarkonos. I suspect they originated on the Pandician continent. In groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless. Individuals won't attack, leading me to speculate that each emits a scent that has a collective effect on larger numbers of blood flies. Blood flies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm, and in particular the nests are quite susceptible to fire. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatch in breathtaking fashion after a very short time. More corpses in a Sarkonan city, say during a crisis or plague, mean more blood flies. Interestingly, in the last part of a blood fly's life cycle, they calm a great deal. Leaving the swarm, they molt, causing the wings to drop off. Afterward, each blood fly lives a solitary existence. Very odd. Blood flies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates, like certain aging natural philosophers. So in groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless. Well, there's certainly more than 3 in this thing over here. That tells me that I probably do not want to break this glass, but I am curious about this one here. I mean, things that I can interact with are generally outlined in white, as you can see on this audiograph here. See how it gets outlined in white when I hover my cursor over top of it. So this is something that I can interact with if I were to decide to break the glass. Let's listen to this audiograph.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Meagan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Wale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Meagan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
What the heck? So it sounds like Sokolov was on his way to warn Emily and Corvo, and then he thought that Meagan entered the room, and he was like, wait, what's wrong with you? And then she did something, which would indicate that it wasn't Meagan after all. Is there like somebody who can assume other forms, who can, mimic another person? Is that what's going on here? I don't know. Still curious about this. I mean, even if I got in there and took that thing, I'm not really sure what I'd do with it. So, yeah, I'm not sure that I want to break that glass to get at that thing. So this was Sokolov's room, and there's only one way out. We certainly can't jump all the way back up there, or at least I don't think we can. So, out the door we will go, and hopefully Meagan won't notice us, because she might get mad if she found out that we were in here. That is Meagan right there. I am not ready to talk to Meagan yet. I worry that if I talked to her, it would maybe spawn, the next part of the game. And I'm not done exploring this. There's a grindstone here.
Cursed, daft old man. This is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
Okay. Grindstone, use. Okay, we used the grindstone.
Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will
Always tinkering, painting.
Oh, sorry.
Living life with gusto.
I didn't know she was going
That's
to talk.
Sokolov.
Crossbow bolts, I mean, I might as well pick them up. So here's Meagan. It looks like I'm going to have to walk right past her. So I might not have a choice but to talk to her here. Ooh, a Delilah portrait. Inspect. Why is there a Delilah portrait on this boat?
Why is this here?
Yeah.
It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
Oh, okay. So Anton did that, did he? Anything else for us to look at around here? Here is Blood of the Abel House. Chapter 4, Introduction. This chapter will focus on Edithia Abel, steward of Cuyero. With sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life for Serkonos. We will provide newly uncovered insights into the exploits of Rabinos Abel, who built the ornate wooden bridges of Sagunto. Follow along as we map out the expansions occurring under the Abels, through which trade routes to the other isles were established, bringing riches to the nation-state. Even as waves of settlers continued to join Serkonos from Morley, the Abels balanced growth against Serkonan culture. In later chapters, we will detail the times of Theodanis Abel, true son of Serkonos, brave and benevolent. He united the East and West as no other before him. Even the rowdy people of Bastilion swore loyalty to him. One isle, one Serkonos, united under House Abel. Lastly, we will settle on Luca Abel, who rules today, partaking in feasts and merriments of all kinds, bringing joy to our fair isle. I hope somebody pronounces this at some point in the game, because I'd like to know whether I'm pronouncing it correctly or not. I don't feel like I am. Just some things we could pick up and throw if we wanted to, but we don't. We don't need to pick up and throw things. Here is a map that we can inspect.
Looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station.
Okay. Is the crown killer hiding in Addermeyer? Addermeyer solution. Created by Dr. Alexandria Hypatia, alchemist of renown at the Addermeyer Institute of Infectious Disease, derived from rare and exotic ingredients, including blood fly venom itself. Okay. Why was Sokolov abducted and not killed?
Sokolov seems so much older now.
Wanted for ghastly murders. Several prominent citizens killed in the most gruesome way. Hooded suspect still at large. Authorities describe the murders as unusually vicious. A strange hooded figure has been spotted at each crime scene. The public is urged to be watchful of any and all suspicious behaviors. Report to nearest guard post if in doubt. Reward of 15,000 coins offered for information leading to capture or death of the deranged villain. Remember, even the stranger in the pub could be our suspect.
So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect.
Indeed they did. Indeed they did. Okay, we're not going to talk to her yet, because like I said, there's still more.
We've been en route for 2 weeks.
Okay.
I hope Sokolov is alright. Wherever he is.
Okay. Here is a Delilah picture.
Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world.
And the blood flies are bad this year.
Okay, alright. Okay, if you're just going to sit there and keep talking.
I don't know Duke Luca Abel.
Abel, there you go.
Corvo served under Luca's father, and said Theodanus was a good man.
There's an X over Mortimer Ramsey. What was Mortimer Ramsey doing in Karnaca?
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
Why is there a big X on him? Is this where we're going to keep track of who we've eliminated, and he's considered eliminated now? Crown Killer strikes again! Dunwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Kaldwin has met with a violent demise. The latest victim was none other than Ichabod Boyle, and we already read that one. We don't need to read that again. Could extinguish that candle if we wanted to. The Shindare Gift, a study by Imora Clipswitch. Okay, on the effect of the winds on the Karnacan landmass and resulting economic positions. Whale oil, liquid power. How astonishing that within those beasts, inside the oil harvested along with their flesh, was enough power to see the isles through these tumultuous years. And it all seemed limitless, but now the lights begin to dim. Our fisher folk say the great beasts are increasingly rare. Not all places will suffer this loss equally, fellow natural philosophers. Karnaca has a unique feature, the cleft in Shindare Peak, through which the winds are channeled and amplified. As whale oil begins to run short, with the cost of finding the remaining leviathans escalating beyond the worth of the oil itself, Karnaca will find itself ascendant among the isles. If you say so. Let's keep looking around. Here is, I guess, the galley. Ooh, finally some food to eat. We need to eat some food because our health isn't the greatest after being bitten by those fish in the water. I'm sure that Meagan won't mind if we eat all of the food on the ship. She won't mind one bit. There's food in there too. Some carrots, potatoes, pear soda that I could carry. Guess I could throw it as well. Here's some doors. Here is a door that's locked and we can't seem to unlock it. Oh, we found the chamber pot. Close the lid when you're done. Okay. That is the storage room that I want to try to get into. And we've actually already been here. So I'm thinking maybe that window out there is how we get in. So let's walk up here and see if we can't get into this room. Let's see, where was that window that we saw? Oh, some rats. Look at this. That's the skiff that we're going to take to the city. Storage room is beneath me here. Ah, here we go. This is it. This is our way in right here. Here. That was very simple, very easy. Not a problem at all. Let's see what goodies await us in this room. It's just a storage room. And the reason that we want to get in here is, I don't know, just as the storage room is blocked, find a way to get into it. Just looking to see if there's anything for us to pick up here. Here's some Addermeyer solution. Here's some copper wire that I'm picking up and turning into coins. Once again, I'm sure Meagan won't mind. We already know that she's having a hard time making ends meet. We're practically stealing from her. A reflection on my journey to the Pandician continent. This is book 3. We already read book 1. Chapter 15. At dawn, I set out with the group that foraged east and included 2 other natural philosophers and 4 crewmen. We used blades to clear the vegetation that grew thickly here, and slowly made our way away from the shore up a steep incline. Our purpose was to gather samples of the native plants for our research journals. I found myself pressing leaves and stems between pages and taking copious notes on several species of flora I surmised no human had ever set eyes on previously, when suddenly young Mr. Gravitt from the academy began hopping about and screaming wildly. Chance had bade him pick an unfortunate place to step. Aggressive ant-like creatures swarmed him from below. So many in number were his tiny attackers that we quickly lost sight of him under their onslaught. We finally managed to pull Gravitt from the insects, acquiring several painful welts where we had come to his aid. Mr. Gravitt, however, was bitten, or stung, as I would eventually discover, so many times he was barely recognizable, swollen into deformity over every inch of his person. Moaning like a sick bull, he expired before we could carry him back to the beach. Luckily, some of the creatures still clung to him, providing me with precious samples. Sorry about your death, dude. Thanks for the samples. Here's some incendiary bolts, which may come in handy, I don't know. Could happen. Okay, so here's the storage room. And we are going to... okay, how do I... Door's blocked. How do I unblock it? Do I need to, like, swing my sword at it? I do indeed. Okay. Alright, so we opened the cabin door. Hopefully Meagan will be happy about that. And there she is again. But we are not done exploring this ship. There is still places left to explore. And we are going to explore, indeed. Here is trying to fix the secondary engine. Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket's sealing with a guano coating is the worst you ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Meagan, if all inventors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Meagan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, improved by Tivian spices. I left it in the galley. Anton, where are you, old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you, I swear. I miss you. Meagan misses Anton. You hear this rats running around behind me there. Hopefully they're not going to take a bite out of me. I don't want to have to eat more of Meagan's food to get my health back. So here is the big engine. It's powering the ship.
Those around you cannot see me, I am here and not here when you call to me.
Okay. I thought I heard a noise that was maybe a rune, but I guess it's just the steam going through these pipes. This is the toilet. That was the storage room that we looked in. Let's see. Anything out here for us? We already kind of looked out here. Don't think there's any more hatches for us to open. Oh, here's Chapter 4 of his reflection on his journey to the Pandician continent. 2 dead on our first day on the continent, but the new world was not sated and would have one more. None other than the captain himself. His group had found a cluster of small rodents, much like rabbits or prairie moles. The lure of fresh meat proved too much a temptation for our good captain, who had dined on scant fish and the same rations as the crew all these dreary months. He was able to grab one of the creatures with his bare hands, but the docile beasts were not so tame after all. Having allowed the captain to pick it up, the creature became enraged and delivered several stings from a gland hidden in its tail. The captain complained of heat and itching where the stings had penetrated, but insisted they press on. He died of asphyxiation within a quarter hour. It was suddenly obvious to me that at this rate of attrition we would not only fail to sufficiently research the continent, but we might soon lack enough crew to make the return voyage. Something had to be done to save the venture, and so I immediately declared myself captain. On my orders, the remaining crew kept to the relative safety of the beach for the duration of the week. Though I sent 2 young academy students armed with nets and cages to fetch a live sample of the prairie mole that had so swiftly killed the captain, as first and foremost ours was a research expedition. So Book 2 must be somewhere on this boat. Here are some bullets, which I am full of. Crossbow bolts, which we may or may not use. This is the hatch that we used to get into Sokolov's room. So where have I not explored yet on this boat where that other book might be? It's got to be somewhere around here. I don't see anything on the skiff. And then I know we walked up here, but I don't think I walked out here. Yep, nothing for us here. At least not that I saw. And then we already looked around this room, but somehow I missed that Addermeyer solution. Oh, Dreadful Wale accounting. We did look at that. Boy, I totally missed that solution.
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Father. I promise.
Okay. No book here. We'll go walk out here. Well, I don't know where that other part of the book is. Alright, well, I guess we'll go talk to Meagan now. But it bugs me because I know that the other part of that book is somewhere on this boat, or at least I imagine it is. Where was our quarters at? That's weird. I actually, where were... I don't know where our quarters were... That's weird. Where the heck are our quarters? I have a feeling that's a place I'm going to want to go back to. Here they are, right here. Okay. Alright, so... just a quick look around here. See if I missed that other book. I'm not seeing it. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Meagan. What's up? Let's start the briefing.
Alright, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Okay. See if there's anything on this table that I missed. I tell you, I really wish I knew where that other book was. So she put a couple of other things up here. We've already read this. Here's a newspaper clipping. Addermeyer's Dr. Hypatia says no one should perish in the mines.
Dr. Hypatia. She seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
Now, I don't know whether this is a place that we're going to come back to. I'm feeling like it's going to be like a home base or something. I just kind of have that feeling. Oh, here's a door. A locked door. I don't know what's behind. Maybe the other part of that book is behind that locked door. And now I'm curious if there's a way to get into that room, just like there was the storage room. Let's take a look out here. Here's a hatch. Well, it's too bad. So I was thinking that this might be the hatch that would let us get into that room. But it doesn't look like I have the opportunity to open a hatch here. So, I could jump in the water, but I'm afraid a fish will bite me. Yeah, well, so much for getting into that room. So yeah, I wonder if that room's going to open up at some point. Maybe that's Meagan's quarters. Right? Probably what that is. Oh, interesting. I was wondering if I could jump up there. I thought I'd found a secret passageway here, but I guess not. Wow, I could even get all the way up here. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of surprising the places that I can climb. Well, as far as I could tell, there's no way to get into that room. So, now, board the skiff for Karnaca. And then it's like, locate the black market shop. Well, I'm going to guess that that is somewhere on, in Karnaca, right? Where is this other marker? The one I see now is for the skiff. So I have the other marker turned on. But I guess it's just not showing up yet. I guess maybe because it's too far away. Locate the black market shop in this district. Okay. Well, I'm gonna guess or hope that I could come back to this boat at some point. Maybe after I knock out the watchtower. New travel log entry. Investigating Addermeyer Institute. This boat captain, Meagan Foster. She helped me escape the coup, but she's giving me the side eye when she thinks I'm not looking. She's all I've got for the moment, though soon I hope Anton Sokolov will be joining us. My old teacher, keenest intellect in the Empire, filthy mouth, gone and got himself abducted. Meagan says he was last seen being dragged toward Addermeyer Institute by the Crown Killer, which makes no sense to me unless the killer is a patient there. Maybe he needs medicine or something. But how can a deranged patient be working for the Duke and Delilah? Addermeyer's chief alchemist might know. Alexandria Hypatia. She's been running this place for years. She's famous for curing the miners' diseases. If she knows anything, I'll make her talk. Oh, really? You seem pretty sure of yourself there.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
I guess. I feel like I've gotten everything I need to get off this boat. And like I said, I'm hoping that we'll get back on the boat again. So let's go.
See the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Oh, she put her mask on. Oh, okay.
I'd take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station.
Go inland and use the carriage station.
Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermeyer, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermeyer. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Oh, look at the water. There's blood in the water. Neutral territory. Tutorial chaos level. Your actions affect the world around you. Taking lives will cause Emily, or Corvo, and their allies to grow more cynical. Too many deaths will lead to higher levels of blood fly infestation and a darker final outcome for the story. Okay. Alright. So here we are on the docks. We're supposed to go to Addermire Station. There's a dude over there. And we could locate the black market shop if we want to. We could talk to Meagan again.
The powerful have been putting the screws to the underclass in Karnaca for years now. And the Grand Guard makes up new laws on the spot. You don't carry yourself like a spoiled royal, you know that? Corvo's influence, I bet. Trying to keep you alive.
Alright.
I've been through a lot too. But I have to say, it's sad about your mother. Sorry.
Thanks. Alright, I guess that's all Meagan has to say. Let's look in our journal here. Objectives: go to Addermire Institute. Go to Addermire Institute, eliminate the Crown Killer, and search for Anton Sokolov's whereabouts. To reach Addermire Institute, take a carriage from Addermire Station. Go to Addermire Station. Find a way to get to Addermire Station where you can take a carriage out to Addermire Institute. And then we still have this black market shop that we can locate, or try to find it anyway. Okay. Alright, let's start looking around, I guess.
Don't know what I ate to deserve that.
Okay, everybody's got something to say. Fishtail carry. Okay, I guess it's another thing that I could throw if I wanted to.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
Thank you, civilian. Look at that, Chris. So everybody's going to be talking here.
No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
Oh yeah, that's totally why I have my face covered.
You'll be okay on the docks, stranger. But watch out past the wall of light.
Watch out past the wall of light.
Which ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The Dreadful Wale. No, it's not on the register. Maybe one of the recent importers from War.
Let's give it a day or two. If she's still there, I can ask a friend who's with the Grand Guard to take a squad on board. Conduct a search. Give the crew time to load up whatever contraband they're no doubt waiting on.
Good thought. They give us a piece of the confiscation?
Yeah, we pass it along to another ship at a discount. Then we all split the take.
Okay.
Don't forget about me.
Alright. What's up, man?
Loading crates sure beats smoke flashing houses to kill off the blood flies. Never doing that again.
Uh-huh. What about you? What do you have to say?
Fewer ships coming
That's
into the city.
Addermire in the distance.
Smells the blood. You still eating meat? All the blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe.
That's Addermire in the distance? That's Addermire that way? Is that what she's saying?
How can he be sure there aren't any of those filthy grubs in my steak?
Okay.
I just boil everything.
Lots of talking going on around here.
Tastes like shoe leather, but it's better than eating blood fly larvae. Am I right?
I only buy meat if I see the animal killed in front.
Here's a civilian.
And
Your
I
face
cook
is
it
covered.
right away.
That's a Grand Guard won't like that.
I miss the days when
Wanted, the Crown Killer.
Now they say there's someone on the prowl.
Emily Kaldwin. Dockyard quarter, use. Okay. Dockyard here. Wall of light here. Overseer offices here. Addermire Station over here. So we're going to have to get past the wall of light to get to Addermire Station, it's looking like. So I wonder if I could turn left here. Get to it this way. So what's her deal down there singing?
Oh, hungry. Might be time to spring for fish cake.
So I wonder, like, what kind of exploring I could do.
Bastard overseers beat my man last month for whistling something heretical.
That's kind of bad.
Careful!
Careful?
filthy blood fly.
Hello there.
Hi.
Feel safe.
How's it going?
What's wrong with this city?
Former Empress on the run, there is no longer any doubt that the recently unseated Empress Emily Kaldwin is responsible for the recent string of horrible murders. The former monarch is on the run, confirming our suspicions about her guilt in association with the Crown Killer. Indeed, some have even suggested that Emily herself committed the appalling crimes, as it is well known she was raised by conspirators and murderers. The Grand Sarkonan Guard was promised rewards for any information leading to an arrest and warns the fugitive will be shot on sight if spotted. Duke Abel recently stated that the former Empress will likely receive a fair trial if she turns herself in, peacefully and forthwith. What's up, dude?
You're not from here, am I right? Welcome to Karnaca, then.
Thanks.
I've been out of ice for 2 weeks now. Customers don't care much for warm lemonade.
Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Maybe. Why am I covering my face?
Covering your face won't make the Grand Guard happy.
Okay.
What are you covering your face for?
Well, everybody seems to want to know why I'm covering my face. Can I uncover my face? Probably not. I should probably put my weapons away, huh?
Trouble sleeping again last night.
Whoa.
Maybe I ought to try
Ooh.
one of those sleeping tinctures. They can
Cool. It's cool that the game told me this.
I'm tired. How long, my dearest?
Okay.
How long must I endure
Okay, I've locked the
this
rune.
shadow state?
Alright, I like that the game tells me that. Okay, let's put this weapon away. There's a rune.
You know that was supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do now? We're out of money.
Oh, cool.
I'm sorry, every now and then one of those Grand Guard bastards pulls a stunt like that. It's getting worse. But I might be able to help you out.
We're listening.
There's a stack of goods that no one's claimed in one of the holding warehouses. I happen to know that no one's going to claim it ever, because it was dropped from a boat, loading up for Freightport. It's good stuff. Spices and dried fish. Maybe worth more than what you lost.
That's a good deal, Maya.
Oh, thank you, Amos.
All right. It's still not fair than just taking what was ours, but we appreciate what you're offering. If it's like you say, and we can find buyers, then it'll get us through the next month.
Good, good. Look, I wish I could have stopped him. Just meet me here again tomorrow, okay? Same time.
We'll be here.
Meet him again tomorrow. What was that all about? Who are you?
So many people trying to get away from Karnaca now. But where are you gonna go? There's money here, even if it's dirty.
So we picked up a new rune. And we could go to powers. And I now have 2 runes. And let's see, Dark Vision and Far Reach. Dark Vision. This is premonition. Enemy routes and their intended destinations are now visible to you. This is what I want. I want this. So I'm going to go ahead and get this right now with my 2 runes. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. Alright, nice. So that is where Addermeyer Station is, and over here is the Black Market Shop. We might as well walk over to the Black Market Shop, since we're close to it.
Covering your face won't make the Grand Guard happy.
We'll just try to stay away from the Grand Guard.
Fellow Sarkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassination conducted in the name of the former Empress Emily Kaldwin and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Sarkonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
Look at that person. So the Grand Guard is going to be stopping people at random. Looks like we found the Black Market Shop. Oh, another rune. Whoa. There's runes up there. Hey, what's up, dude? There's, bone charms over here. corrupt bone charm and that corrupt bone charm? And then over here, another bone charm.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Alright. Well, it sounds like... Is this guy dead? He's dead? Why is he dead? What's going on in here? I don't know, but I don't like it. But yeah, there's like, all kinds of bone charms around here, it would seem. We pull this thing out, you can see just very faintly there's a rune in that direction. Oh, we can only lock onto one rune at a time. There's a rune 88 meters in that direction, there's another rune 85 meters in that direction. Well, we could also lock on bone charms. So we can only lock on one thing at a time. That actually says runes. So who's this guy? Is this a guard? I think it's one of the guards, right? So somebody killed that guard. Who's this guy?
Don't be greedy, friend.
Is this the... He's got some health elixir?
Let's hope you never need help.
He's got some goodies in here. Well... Oh, that was it? That was my only opportunity to give him something? I was going to give him something. I just wanted to look around first. Okay, well, that was that. Oh well. Let's hope I never need help, because I didn't help him. Well, that sucks. I didn't know that was going to happen. I was going to help him. I really was. I was going to give him some coins. I've got coins. Instead, I came in and I stole his health potion from him. I'm terrible. Alright, let's see here. So that must be the symbol for the black market.
Hey, come here.
What, through the window? Okay. How's it going?
I have something that might interest you.
Really? What is it, Mindy Blanchard?
My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong.
Maybe.
Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
Scratch your own ass.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah. I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Okay, so we picked up a little quest here, which is pretty cool. You can still hear the heart beating. This makes me wonder if there's one closer by. There's another rune 70 meters in that direction.
Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
Ooh, there's a rune real close by there. Peek through the keyhole here. Uh-huh. Okay, that guy's looking like a guard. So I guess I'm not actually at the black market shop yet. Can I unlock this door? Black market shop key needed. Okay.
There's a basement nobody uses. It's below the dentist office, on the corner just down from the overseer outpost. Bring the body there.
Okay.
Look for the carriage station where the railway goes into the rock. Meet me at the old basement near there, with the corpse.
Alright.
Don't let anyone see you.
No problem.
I'll give you something good and tell you how to get to Addermeyer. One way, at least.
Okay.
The guy's been dead less than a day. No stink.
No stink.
Watch out. The overseers don't mess around.
Okay, we're finally done talking to her. Alright, man, there are just a ton of runes and bone charms all over this place, man. There's one right here, too. Yeah, it's right, oh, warning.
Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nest.
Oh.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with bloodflies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
Aha.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
Interesting.
More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more bloodflies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Damn it, Carl.
All right, don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin, and another way to get past the wall of light.
Alright, so there's some interesting information for us there.
It's infested, all right.
Yeah, it's infested.
Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with
Ooh.
bloodfly venom and eggs.
Okay, so that is our clue. Move slowly. Okay, well, there is a ton of places for us to explore, and we'll get to exploring them in the next episode, because it's time for me to end this one. Thank you guys for joining me again on my playthrough of Dishonored 2. I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, why don't you let me know? Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching, everybody. I sure hope you join me again in the next episode.